gives you some type of tingles and it helps you get some sleep. So I have a list of before I start, I do want to remind you guys that I am no longer in the location that I used to be, like frame wise. As you can see, I'm sitting in front of my tree. I'm still in my room, but I'm so close to the window this time around, so I'm hoping that all the cars and all the noise outside is not a huge disturbance. But I do have 12 accomplishments that I've achieved this year that I want to share with you guys, so that you can get an update of what it is that has been going on. I don't want this video to be too choppy. I am a little bit of a perfectionist, so if it does get too loud, I will be cutting certain sounds out of the background. So it might be little clips that get cut. I live in a city that never sleeps, so this is what I have to put up with. I know y'all are looking at me like there's a new hairstyle going on. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you guys up right now. Let's go. Okay. So I'm gonna start it by saying, like, I'm not gonna say this the whole time because it can get repetitive, but I'll say something like the first month of this year, my sweet Lord gave to me the opportunity to enroll in cosmetology school. Yeah, so January 3rd, I enrolled in cosmetology school, Empire Beauty School. I signed up in like December of last year, and they told me that the next, what do you want to call it? The next set of people don't come until January. The next program, it doesn't start until January. So I was like, that's perfect. That's the start of the year. I can't complain. That's a blessing. So I started January 3rd. I started cosmetology school. And as I was there, it goes on to my second month of this year, which was February. But before I get there, I just want to give y'all a little background story. So as I was at school, I was there for not even a couple, I was there for like a month, and they had like people who, that plane is crazy, but I'm gonna just keep talking. They have people who has their own businesses in the hair industry. They came to recruit a couple of us hairstylists, especially those who are seniors and are about to graduate. So they came to show us like a career day, basically. And this is how I ended up finding myself a job literally a month later after enrolling into school. So I'm gonna make a long story short. When the person who I work with today came to my school for career day, I was sitting all the way in the back of the salon floor. It's a salon floor, and I was sitting all the way in the back, and all of the women were talking to her, and they all got a chance to get a little bit of insight on the salon. I didn't get a chance to talk to her personally, and I was kind of upset about it, and I felt like I was gonna miss my opportunity. But I still gave them my information. I still wrote my email down and all that good stuff. So one day I was sleeping. I was home and I was sleeping. I was taking a nap, and I got a phone call, and they were calling me for an interview. And I was just so excited. I was so excited. I was like, wow, like I thought that I was gonna miss the opportunity because so many other people were talking to her. But things happen for a reason. So in February, I got called to come in for an interview, and I got in for an interview, and we talked and we chopped it up, or whatever the case is, and I got the job. Your mind you, the school is a 7-month program. So from January to September, I was in school. So March, I'm in school, and I decided to take my YouTube a little more seriously, because I actually have a niche now, my main channel at least. Before I was doing a lot of vlogs and travel videos and stuff, but I realized with the rhythm of YouTube, you have to start with a niche before you can give your audience the background of your life, because they don't really know you. So you have to build your subscribers and then present them with vlogs and your day-to-day life and stuff like that. So that's what I did. I was doing little tutorial videos. If you want to go check out my channel, you can. It is Dynasty Dene. That's DYNASTIDENE. Dynasty Dene. And yeah, I just started posting videos on there. I even got inconsistent at one point. I'm not gonna lie. I was on it. I had videos stacked up, and then once I ran out of those videos, there was nothing. I started to slow down. So that's one thing that I can admit when it comes to YouTube. I always find like a slow down period, and then my consistency shatters and I leave you guys hanging. But I'm trying to no longer do that, so just bear with me, guys. Whenever y'all see me go ghost, or y'all see me not come on for a while, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But we never know the future, so if it ever does, blow my comment section up. Reach out to me, let me know, like, hey, what you doing? We need you. Sometimes I be needing that. I be needing to gain my momentum back. I be feeling like, I don't know, it's just not there no more, or I get too comfortable with not filming that I just stop. So yeah, March of this year, I revamped my main channel and I brought it back to life. So I do post on there now. You guys can go check that out. The link is also in the description of this video. Then during April, work for me started picking up. I started to see, more clients, and it was like things started really happening for me. I was like, okay, like I didn't know it was gonna be that fast, but due to the location of work that I'm at, it definitely was a steadfast and like a speed up at the same time. So I was very, very grateful for that. Not only that, by April, was I on the floor? No. So let me tell you guys a little bit about school, right? For the first like 5 months, you're gonna spend your time. This is for cosmetology school. For the first 5 months, you're gonna spend most of your time doing book work. So you're gonna be in the classrooms. So, and during April, I was in the classrooms, but you still work on the mannequins. You still get practice and hands-on practice. So it's not boring or anything, but I'm just informing you guys because I still wasn't like all the way experienced with doing hair when I started working. But I'm always super duper confident in my work, and I feel like everybody should be that way. Not overly confident, but just feel confident in your work, even if you've never done it before. Because the only thing that's deteriorating showed me, and that was it. Knotless box braids. If you want to check me out, you want to check my hair page out, you can go look on my Instagram at Sedusa Braids. That's SEDUSA BRAIDS. Sorry, Sedusa Braids. So yeah, so work started picking up in the month of April, and you know, things were just flowing. Then on the 5th month of this year, my dear Lord gave to me the opportunity to go out with my dad. I know that sounds kind of like cliche or kind of like okay, but no. I never, at the age that I'm at, I'm 22, so I never really got to experience the party life with really neither one of my parents. And so my dad and I share the same birthday month, so he invited me out to his birthday, and we had a great time out. It was me, him, a couple of his friends, his girlfriend, and we just had an amazing time. I've never got to spend like quality time with my dad, so that was very much a day that I appreciated and I took as like an achievement, especially due to the history that me and my dad have. We don't really have the best history, so it felt good for us to be able to go out and spend time with one another. So that's what happened in the month of May, besides my birthday. But I didn't really do much for my birthday this year because I was in school and I was working, so I didn't really have much time on my hands to be free. And my birthday fell on a Thursday this year, so I had to go to school, and the program is from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. No holidays off, really. We only got like the days off that the government, like the state, get off. Like if the bank is closed, then we don't go to school type thing, if that makes sense. I don't know how to really word it, but yes, 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. So I literally didn't really have much time to do anything for my birthday. After I went to school, I got my hair done at school. That was the perks about going to school. You can actually get your hair done. Oh, and by this time, I was on the salon floor. So no more classroom. We're actually working on clients, giving clients services, full-blown services, wash and blows, keratin treatments, haircuts, anything, like anything. So yeah, so where was I going with that? Yeah, so I didn't really have much time to do anything for my birthday this year, but I'm glad that I was able to celebrate it with my dad. I bought him a gift for his birthday, and he was highly grateful. So it was a cool experience, I'm not gonna lie. So on the 6th month this year, my sweet Lord gave to me the opportunity to be in the presence of Caesar from Black Ink Crew. Basically the whole cast, if you really want to get technical. And I had the opportunity to work with Tati from Black Ink Crew. I think she was on like either season 6, if I'm not mistaken, or season 3. I never really watched this show myself, but my boss at the job that I work at, she is known in the industry just a little bit. So she takes me out with little events to her to go network and you know, just put people onto the shop or whatever the case may be. And this specific event was actually Caesar's birthday. If anybody knows Black Ink Crew, you're following. If you don't, I'm sorry, but there's the owner of the shop. It's a tattoo shop. Black Ink is a tattoo shop in New York. They have a different couple of locations, but this one is located in Brooklyn, New York. And they were having a is where I belong. Like, I always see myself in the industry limelight, like not all headstrong famous or anything, but like around people in the industry. I don't look at myself as a regular bystander, if you want to call it that. Anyways, so yeah, that was the month of June. My heater is about to start ticking because I have a feeling it's coming on. Hopefully it doesn't start until I stop, but if it does, and I'm gonna just clip it all out. Alright, number 7. On the 7th month of this year, my great Lord gave to me the opportunity to be able to restock my whole brand. If you guys don't know, which you should know because I posted a video of me making one of my infamous bracelets. I do own a business with my little sister called Beyond Bracelets, and we make handmade gemstone beads. So we definitely had a restock that will be coming to you guys soon, so stay on the lookout for that. And I'm not gonna talk too much about that. So on the 8th month of this year, my dear Lord gave to me my first ever starter lock client. Now, this is not only a client, but this is one of my dearest friends from cosmetology school, and it was just such an honorable moment and such a fulfilling moment to be able to start that journey for someone. If you don't know what starter locks are, they are starter dreadlocks, like starting somebody's dreadlocks, and they're just like a single twist. If you want to have a more visual understand, it's more like a single twist instead of a 2-strand twist. So yeah, I gave my dearest friend her starter locks, and they're going good. They're going on strong. I just need a little more practice on how to actually get them to lock. It's been like going on 6 months, and she's not really fully locked yet. I don't know if she wets her hair too often, because I did tell her that she's supposed to upkeep it with water and lemon in a spray bottle and spray them down. I'm hoping that she doesn't do that too often. But I even tried to crochet her on her last retwist. If you guys don't follow my main page on YouTube, you'll see you should be subscribed, but if you're not, go check it out. It's on there. But yeah, I definitely I looked at that as such a big accomplishment, such a big achievement. I was so grateful, and I'm obsessed with locks, so I looked at that as like one of the most exciting things that happened to me this year. The 9th month of this year, I finally graduated cosmetology school. It was amazing. I tried not to cry. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry, but I did. It was just so emotional because everybody that was there, all the educators and all the students and everybody who was just there to support my last clock out, it was just amazing. That was a big accomplishment for me, because me personally, I don't finish a lot of things that I start. Prime example, YouTube, and I did a couple things. I've been to college before and I didn't finish because it wasn't what I wanted to major in. space to where I was trying, well, now I'm okay, but after I graduated, I was at a space to where I was just trying to balance work after school, because it's like, okay, now that I'm out of school, I have way more time to work, because remember, I was in school from 9 to 5, so it was like, when was I really giving myself that time to, like, you know what I mean? So it was just like, wow, like, it was such a good and fulfilling moment to be able to sit back and say you accomplished that. But I really do need to take my test. I really do, because like I said, I was maintaining school and work at one point, so it was hard. That wasn't even on my mind for a good point. And then I was like, alright, after I graduate, I'm gonna give myself like a month to just like get my schedule together with work. I graduated in September. It is definitely December, so I have been procrastinating a little bit. I'm hoping that I can gain the willpower to go take my test before the year is over. But something in me, I'm not gonna put it in the air, but something in me is telling me that whatever. But yeah, so in September I definitely graduated cosmetology school, and that was a big accomplishment. So the next accomplishment is to actually get my license. Right now I'm a temporarily licensed cosmetologist. After I take my state board, there's a written and there's a practical exam. After I take both, I will receive my physical license as a cosmetologist. So I'm gonna get there though, I'm gonna get there. And if you guys want a video on like my cosmetology school experience, sorry, if you want more like input and more information on, and just like you want to know how that went, or just me elaborate more on my experience, let me know in the comments below. I would definitely give you guys a video on that. But yeah, that was a big accomplishment. Then on the 10th month of this year, my sister, first of all, I just want to give her flowers, because my sister has came a long way every year since she's been in high school. She's in 11th grade. Excuse me, every year since she's been in high school, her grades have been improving and improving and improving. I don't know why I keep getting a bubble in my throat, but they just been improving and improving. And this year, which blatantly caught both of us by surprise, she was announced homecoming queen. And the crazy part is she didn't sign up for it. Her teacher forced her to sign up for it because he just had the faith in knowing that she was gonna win. And she did. She was the highest selected student in her school. For the girls at least, and the boys. The boys and the girls. Yeah, that's my sister. So I felt like a proud older sister. I did her hair for her that day. She had a swoop. No, not even a swoop. It was a middle part. Not bun. Low, not bun. And it was so cute. She looked so good. They had a parade that day, a homecoming parade. And we walked around the neighborhood, and I was just supporting. I was just there being a supportive sister, you know. And it just felt so good to see my sister doing things and achieving things as she should. In high school, it's so hard to stay focused in high school, so I really give it to her because she did that. She did her big one with that. And she was a cheerleader. She received homecoming queen. Her boyfriend's a football player. Like, I mean, hello, is she not living a high school experience? I'm just so proud of her. So that was not only a big achievement and accomplishment for her, but for me too. Just felt like a proud sister. The 11th month of this year, what did I do? I've never really done like something that risky, so I was like, I'll just cut my natural hair, and I did. I cut it for Thanksgiving, so I love it, and honestly, I'm gonna keep cutting it into a bob. I don't really want it to grow back at this moment. I kind of want to have like at least 6 months to like almost a year with it. I'm not gonna lie, like I really want to hold on to it. I don't know how long I'm gonna go until I feel like I actually want to style my hair, but I'm a hairstylist, so really any style that I want I can achieve, even if it's not with my real hair. But yeah, that was something that I was just like, we just gonna do it. That's another video that's gonna be on my YouTube actually, so if you're not subscribed, go subscribe, because the content is contenting, okay? If you hear like a soft whisper or like whistle sound, it's definitely the heater kicking back up. Hopefully it's not too annoying though. But we're on the last one anyway. So on the 12th month of this year, my dear Lord gave to me the willpower and the confidence to come back on Royalty ASMR and give you guys some whispers and some tingles. I be watching my girls Soft ASMR and Mia ASMR. I still watch them too. They're still my top favorite. And it just brings me that motivation back to be like, you used to, the same feeling that she's giving you, you used to give to people. And you would be mad if she went missing for a year. No videos for a year. Any of them, if any one of them went a year without making videos. I mean, I will understand we all have lives, but I'd kind of be like, so I'm just beyond grateful that God gave me the willpower. And I don't mean to get religious or anything, but you know, we all believe in our own systems, and my belief system, I rebuke that. But my belief system, I believe in God, and I just want to thank him for everything that he has done for me this year. All 12 achievements, it just felt so amazing. And as I was going back to my gallery and actually writing down each thing that I achieved, it made me realize like how grateful we should be for the things that we accomplished in life. I feel like everybody is so focused on being better than they were yesterday that we forget that yesterday we were better than we were the day before. So it's like, looking back at that, I think everybody should make it their New Year's resolution to credit yourself for the things you've done in the past. Don't even like say anything in the near future. Just let whatever happened happen and go through the grace of, you know, the higher up. But just take a time and take a moment before the year ends to actually go back and each month see what you have accomplished. And I promise you'll really be more grateful, and you'll see that you've done a lot more than you think you probably have throughout the year, and you've accomplished a lot more than you think you probably have. And that's every year. So just a little food for thought. But yeah, my heater is getting a little louder, so it's time for me to skate. I love you guys.